involved in peaceful protest. Some people there's examples of people who failed to stand up when the national anthem was played in a cinema. Cartoonists, journalists, academics, all sorts of people have been charged with sedition. Now, if you're actually convicted of sedition, it could carry a prison sentence, it could be life in prison. But even if you just have a charge made against you, that can be enough to ruin your life, because the penal system tends to be an extremely slow, long legal process. It's likely that you get caught up in all sorts of legal fees and representation. Your passport is confiscated. It may be that if you're a student, you're thrown out of university. If you work, you're sacked by your employer. And that there may also be broader issues for you, that when people know that you're accused of being anti-national, you may get hurt or beaten up by groups that feel very strongly about that.
Our South Asia editor Joe McGivering, and following their defeat on Sunday to Pakistan, Anil Kumble, India's cricket coach, has stepped down. In a statement on Twitter, he said it was due to an untenable partnership with the team's captain, and that it had been an absolute privilege to have served as head coach. Thousands of camels belonging to Qatari farmers are being forced to leave Saudi Arabia as a result of the diplomatic crisis in the Gulf. Our diplomatic correspondent, James Landell, has been following the story.
For centuries, camels and their herders roamed the Arabian deserts, largely untroubled by borders and politics. But now it appears that even they cannot escape the diplomatic crisis gripping the Gulf. Several countries in the region have cut trade and transport links with Qatar, accusing their neighbour of backing extremist groups, an allegation it denies. Saudi Arabia has already told Qatari citizens to leave. Now it's gone even further and ordered their camels out too. Qatari officials said that at least 15,000 camels had already arrived at the border. Social media showed thousands on the move from their winter pastures in eastern Saudi Arabia. And there were reports that hundreds of baby camels were dying as they trekked through the desert heat. At the border, the Qatari authorities have provided fodder, water and makeshift shelter. And they are preparing for more camels in the days ahead.
James Landell, before we go, a reminder of our main news. The new leader of Hong Kong has said she will not be able to guarantee freedom of speech in the territory. And the World Health Organization says an outbreak of polio in Syria is spreading. You'll be listening to the newsroom from the BBC World Service with me, Emilio Sampedro.
This is the BBC World Service. Don't forget, we're online as well. Hello, I'm Razia Iqbal. I'm standing in the middle of Robots. It's an amazing new interactive exhibition at London's world-famous Science Museum, which takes you from the early sounds of mechanisation to the future and imagining what a world with robots would be like. Robotics are helping to improve our lives, and there's also all the fear about robots.
What I'm really curious about is what is going to happen to human civilization.
It's the perfect backdrop to talk about how robots are poised to change our lives with three of the pioneering engineers who are making it possible for people that are talking tonight. It's going to be fascinating. My guests will also be taking questions from our specially invited audience.